Right, let's put up a Q&A. Live weight loss Q&A. I feel like my lips are quite dry. Put that there. Right, I'm moving myself a bit closer. This is strictly for me, this session. Last time I had a session, I was actually in the gym. See, when you switch from the gym to home, it's very hard to get motivated. And you start enjoying gym workouts a lot more, I'm not going to lie. So it was Sunday, I think, the last session. And it was legs. It was an awesome session and included splits training and stuff. I still need to post that workout, actually. I will do it tonight because I also want to talk about, like, do a voiceover. There's a vagus nerve video that's populating just now. So I want to, like, give my 2 cents on that video. But anyway, so I'm going to do a strength training session for shoulders. And then I'm going to go into yoga. I'm tired, got an underlying headache, but I know I'm going to feel great afterwards, and that's why I'm showing up for myself. Got the 4s, got the 8s. We're using a lot of dumbbells today. Now, the last time I did this session, maybe that's subconsciously playing on my mind. Last time I did this session, I wasn't able to finish it. Usually I finish with my 17.5 kilogram dumbbells. I'll do like as many reps as I can with that, and then maybe drop into the 14s. Well, I literally couldn't get them up. I have got an underlying cold as well. I want to put these here. What are they, 14? I'll leave that just now. I'm going to do a little warm-up set. Hi, thanks for the like. How are we doing, guys? Right, a bit of a warm-up set with the 4s will do. So we're going to do strength session for the shoulders, and then we're going to do some yoga stretching. Good evening. So we start with a drop set. So the hardest part of the workout is the beginning. Hello. Just a bit of a warm up there. How are we doing, guys? So, like, I'm super unmotivated just now, but I'm showing up for myself. Got a bit of a headache, but I'm going to do what I can. And my reward is stretching yoga, and my wonderful client with a beautiful soul has given me this gorgeous candle, so I'm going to put that on with my yoga stretches after. Oh, it smells amazing. Essential oils, big fan. Right, so we're going to do as many as we can. Seated shoulder press with the 10 kilograms, with the 8s, then straight into the 4s, then straight into the 2s. So I have recorded my last reps, so I'm going to try and get the same as or beat it. See what my strength's like this week, because I feel like last time I couldn't complete this exercise. For those that are just joining this session, as I was just, what's happening to my bloody pen? I was just like no energy left. Right, I'm trying to get, oh, got 14 reps with the 10s. 14 reps. 1, cores engaged. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, 6. I'm answering any questions as I train. 7, on exercise, nutrition. 8, 9. Oh, it takes forever. 10, 11. I need 14. 12, 13, 14. I'm not going for a PB because I feel heavy. 8, 1. Might try and PB on the next set. 3, 4. See if you try and PB too early on. 5, they become impossible. 6, oh, last 2. Come on. 7, 8, minging. 8, then 10 reps with the 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Did I get? Yeah, 10. And then 8 reps with the 2s that I forgot to get. 8 reps or more. Let's get more. 1, 2, 3. Big fan of drop sets. 4 for failure. 5, 6. Oh, my shoulders. 7, 8, 9, 10. PB. Good. Then we rest. Oh, struggling already. So I've got. What is going on with this pen, man? I'm just gonna. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain rehab. I'm a health and fitness trainer, Pilates and yoga teacher. Right, so I've got 14, managed that. 8, 10, and 10. So I'm having a good rest, although I could probably go into it now. Thanks for the likes, guys. If you don't get the recovery, you're not going to get the reps that you want. I'm trying to improve. You don't have to get personal best every single week. You can look to improve the smoothness of the movement as well. As you can see, a lot of that's like quite strained, and so I'll be looking to improve it and how it feels. I did set once more. I'll change my bra because I don't trust this one. I want to do yoga after this. The girls flying out. Can't wait to go viral. Right. That's better. I feel more secure. Hi, legend. How are you? Oh, how are you doing? So, I've done around about my target steps for today. Don't normally train in the evening. I'm maxing out my shoulders as well. I'm going to do a shoulder session for strength. Because I'm like a holistic trainer, I'm going to do a bit of yoga and stretching after. And depending on how I feel, I'm trying to get better at the splits. So that's what I mean by taking a holistic approach. I include a lot of rehab within my workouts as well. It's because you can't just take from your body your whole life. You need to give back, and this is how I do it. And yoga strengthens the vagus nerve tone, so it brings you out of fight flight a lot easier. Glad to hear that you're doing good. Hey guys, welcome to my live. My name's Leanne. I'm a health and fitness trainer. Been training clients for 12 years. So if you've got any questions about weight loss, diet, supplements, like any nutrition, mindset, if you keep overeating, if you can't stick to your calories, comment below if you've got any training questions. We'll get into it. Right, I need 13 or more with the 10 kilogram shoulder press. 13 or more. This is the last set of this drop set. So I like drop sets because if you're not too sure of if you're going to failure, drop sets takes that question out of the equation, which you'll see in a minute. It's only 13, 2, 3, about 2 minutes rest there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, deep breaths, cores engaged. 9, 10, this is where you should be. You're not sure if you can make it with good form. 11, 12, 13, just doesn't get easier. 13, then straight into 8 with the 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, take your time. 5, struggling. 6, I need another 2. 7, 8. See what I mean? Proper to failure there. 8, then with the 4s, I need 7. 7 or more. 1, 2, 3. Elbows leading. 4, 5, 6. 7. 7. And then 6 with these. We'll get a PB here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. 6. I'm struggling. 7, 8. PB, not by much. You don't have to lift heavy to build muscle. Misconception that. 13, 8, 7. And did I get 8 on the last one? Oh, my arms are dying even just holding the pad. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I got, was it 8? So mark that as a PB anyway. So we're going to do 14 kilogram Arnold presses next. So hi guys, welcome to my live. Hitting the shoulders today. Want huge shoulder guns this year. Oh, it's popping. You're only 5 foot. I don't know how tall I am, Nick. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. I'm a health and fitness trainer, a holistic health and fitness trainer. And if you know what to do but just not doing it, you can join my channel for $2.99 a month, cancel any time for access to member-only videos and posts, all science-led. And I know what works. I've been in the industry for a long time. So for the Arnold press with the 14s, I was getting 5 reps. Hi Rio, thanks for joining. Hey guys, evening. I took Taekwondo. Cool. I'd love to do a self-defense class, but I've got 2 children, so I just don't. It's not feasible for me just now, but I would like us all to go. Females should do. I don't know if that's a defense class or an attack class. Hey, oh, my arms are dead. She used to beat your ass. Oh, well, I'm glad you left her. I'm glad she's your ex. Right, get these out of the way. 14 kilogram Arnold press. Won't be many women that you watch that are lifting this, by the way. I've had to work hard for this as well, as in like training a while, because I was breastfeeding for effectively 5 years, so it stole a lot of my gains. So any muscle that I do have has been through a lot of hard work. She must have been a very beautiful woman, Nick. Right, 5. I hope you know I'm joking. 5 reps of the Arnold press. We don't go backwards, or we try not to. 2, 4, 5. Come on, one more. 6. We're resting. So I don't like to come all the way down before anyone comments with my Arnold press. If anyone's bothered, I do a slightly different variation. I miss her, but not the bruises. That's terrible. That's abuse. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher as well. I've got 2 children, so I've been through a lot of my own rehab for my stomach, for my pelvis, for my glutes. So if you're having trouble building muscle, if you're a man or woman, if you've got any niggles, comment. And thanks for the likes and subscribes. So I'm an online coach as well for 6 years, which is pretty totally different from personal training. When you're an online coach, you've got to coach people into sticking to the plan and changing the mindset, which is quite challenging online. It'd be challenging in person anyway, but it's a little bit easier online because you've got an abundance of content, because people need reprogrammed, nicely brainwashed into the truth. And you can't just hear my messaging once and be like, oh, I mean, people do have a light bulb moment, but it takes repetition. So links are in my bio for my podcast. Podcasts are free, where I talk about this a lot. Low back pain. How long have you had the low back pain for? You need to give me a bit more context than low back pain. I'm 5'10" and lift. You're doing great. Thanks, Nick. Right, so I got a PB there, which I wasn't expecting. I'm not going to go for a PB on the next because I want to save some reps in reserve for the finisher. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, if you want your fitness, motivation and education. Right, my name's Leanne. Got a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. So I know how busy life is, and especially when you're trying to juggle a lot of things. I think I'm getting a few trolls tonight. There must be a lot of jealous men out there who can't lift 14 kilograms for an up. I need 3. 2, 3. Actually feeling a lot easier. So now I'm going to rest for about a minute and a half. Estrogen must be rising because I'd have no way been able to get that last week. Rest. Hi Nick, nice to meet you too. You look to be tall. I'm 5'6", so on the I mean, a short woman is classed as 5'2" or less. So I'm 5'6", and 5'7" is classed as tall. So I'm nearly classed as. And the reason why I talk about class is why it's relevant, because small women under 5'2" are going to find it harder to lose fat because they've got a smaller body, so they've got to move more, they've got less calories to play with. It's not fair. But the taller you are, you will find it easier, because I can get away with like at maintenance 10,000-12,000 steps, whereas someone who was literally same as me but 5'2" would have to do 15-20k. It's a shame. Hey guys, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Hi guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise and nutrition, back pain rehab. Thanks for the likes. I don't know, like while bending, lifting stuff. Hey guys, I'm gonna block someone in a minute there. People literally, like the people that comment and get blocked by the algorithm, they've never spoken to a real woman before. They're either really young or they're one of these weirdos that will be on Crime Watch in a few years. Yes, the taller you are, the quicker the weight comes off, and easier as well. I think I love you. Case in point. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I've not had any marriage proposals yet. What's going on? Right. Trying to beat three reps. Let's do it. My shoulders feel dead. Look at the size of this. That's the lighting, definitely. Because watch, I'll show you. You're going to see how it goes. I do like a good lighting. Right. 3 at least to finish. Don't joke about what. I'll joke about what I want, mate. Right. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I am on creatine, and I've given up breastfeeding, so all relevant and all good for building muscle. 4 reps. Really pleased with MPBs. Right, we're moving on. Upright row into lateral raises. Nice shoulder sculpting exercises, these next 2. Marriage proposal. We're in Scotland right now. We are in Scotland because look how dark it is outside, and it's only fucking 10 to 6 in the evening. Right, 10 kilogram. So as many reps. So if you're trying to build muscle, don't go less than 5 reps, because like technique's going to get sacrificed and you're not getting loads of stimulus. And don't go higher than, oh my arms are dead, don't go higher than 30 reps, because then you're kind of going into rehab and you're minimalizing the stimulus again. So you want to stay between that sweet spot, and you want to make sure you're progressively overloading to build muscle. which means it's getting harder. You know, I'm going for my PBs, my personal best, my PRs, my personal records, some people call them. So if you're not measuring, you can't manage. So you can't just go in for feeler sets and be like, oh, I did roughly this amount of reps. You should be trying to get more reps, more sets, volume, and improve on the weights would be the last. Lateral raises are done with the 4 kilograms. You shouldn't go too heavy with them because you start to use, instead of your medial delt, you start to incorporate your shoulder upper trap. We don't want that, okay? We want isolation. But anyway, so 19 reps into 18 reps. So I'm standing for this. Where's my 10s? And for some reason I get amnesia. So what was that, 19? 19 for upright row. I see a lot of people doing these wrong, man. It's annoying. I do 3 reps, 20, 15, 10. Yeah, I'm a big fan of pyramid sets, drop sets. It takes that out of it. Right, 1. The guesswork if you go into failure or not. 3, 4, chest proud. 5, core engaged. 6. Hey guys, like and subscribe. 8. If you want your fitness education and motivation, 10. 12, my name's Leanne. 14, I go live very regularly. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 is a PB. 20. It's funny because 1 minute someone jumps on as like, where's your ass? It's crap. And then another person jumps on and says, great ass. I don't care either way. 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fun fact for you, 7. Anyone who's been pregnant, 9, 10 will lose their ass during pregnancy. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20. Definitely stronger this week. Oh, rest. I'm going to do another set of that. I'm marking it down. Don't rely on your memory. Yeah, if you've been pregnant, you're going to lose your ass, unfortunately, because you've got that anterior pelvic tilt with pregnancy, switches off the glutes. So it takes a lot of unilateral exercises to build the glutes. Big fan of unilateral exercises. Thanks, Nick. Where's the gain? What are you asking there, Daniel? What are you trying to say? Where's the gain? May I work out with you? Hi, Phil. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm a health and fitness trainer here to educate and motivate. Got 2 children, ages 6 and 2. I'm in my own calorie deficit now after bulking, gaining weight whilst building muscle in the winter for the last 6-7 months. Being consistently working out at home with the odd gym session. So coming into a calorie deficit now. The slower you lose weight, like fat, whilst training in the gym, you'll preserve as much muscle. But if you're losing fat fast, you will lose quite a bit of muscle if you're not in the gym strength training. But you want to be doing it a bit slower so you can maintain it as well. A lot of people sacrifice the whole life. Like they don't go on the nights out, they don't go to the events, they push holidays back because they think that they've got to pause life to achieve fat loss when it should be happening in the background. You only have to pause your life for fat loss because you want a quick fix. You're trying to lose fat as fast as possible. You can't maintain it. You're going for that route. Do berries help burn fat? No, it's misinformation. There's no foods that help you burn fat. You need to be in a calorie deficit. Do we know what a calorie deficit is, or do you want me to explain what that is? No problem explaining that. How many pull-ups can you do? Last year, I could do 8 overhand grip wide. It was about like that wide, a little bit wider than shoulder. Now I'm heavier by about a stone. I'm doing about 3, but I am starting to build that up. And as I lose fat, I'll just naturally be able to do more. So I'm going for 10 this year. Right. Set number 2, trying to be 18 and then 17. 18 upright row. 18, let's do it. Yes, I'm in a 700 calorie deficit. That's quite a lot. But if you're a guy, you could do that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax the forearms. 7 and grip. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 20's a PB. Oh, someone said there 20's hard enough. Hard though. It's hard for anyone to do pull-ups. It's harder for a woman to do pull-ups. But it's one of the best indicators of how fit and healthy you are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Burn in, ignore it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thanks for the like. 17, 18, 19, 20. Could have probably got another 5. But I've got another set yet, so that's fine. I'm definitely getting stronger. Definitely. 2020. I wish that was my vision. Rest, I'm going to do that once more and move on. I wear a weighted vest. Oh, hang on. You get 250 protein daily. Right. A note on protein, right? That's far too much. When it comes to exercise and protein and other things in life, there's something called the law of diminishing returns, which means just because you're giving it more doesn't mean you're going to keep getting that stimulus. Now, protein's great for building muscle, we know that, and tissue repair if you've got a bad back or you need protein to recover. But it also stimulates protein synthesis. So every time you eat protein, it stimulates muscle to grow, which is great. But there's a saturation point. So 250 grams a day, A, you're not shitting much. B, that's expensive. And C, it's pointless because protein's filling as well up until a certain point. Again, that law of diminishing returns comes in. So your first 100 grams of protein's filling. Any more than that, you should be really concentrating on fibre. So I want to know why he's getting 250 grams of protein. I wear a weighted vest all day and do my workouts. Would that help more to gain? What workouts are you doing? Weighted vest. So if you're wearing a weighted vest that weighs 10 kilograms, you're going to burn. I know this might be obvious, right? But when I heard this, I was like, oh yeah. You're going to burn the calories that you weighing 10 kilograms heavier would burn. So if it's great for, if you're going for a walk with a 10 kilogram vest on, you're going to burn more calories. So it's great for fat loss. You're increasing your calorie expenditure, so you're burning more. And you are building strength, depending on what workouts you're doing. I mean, if you're doing some lying down on a bench with a weighted vest isn't going to do much, for example, but I'm sure that's not what you mean. You probably body weight exercises, are you? Okay, blessing. Thank you very much. Thanks for likes and subscribes, guys. 10 away in military. I did used to use a weighted vest, but I gave it to a client to borrow and she never gave it me back, so I need to get another one. Push-ups, mountain climbers and sit-ups, they'd be good on a weighted vest. But you should mix it up as well. Right, we're going to do one more set of this. Right, so we're trying to beat 16 and 15. We'll have a drink. I need to water my plants again. 16 and 15. 16 upright row. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey guys, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17's a PB. 17. 1, 2. I'm in Scotland. 3, 4. UK. 5, 7, 8. My name's Leanne. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, 16. Was that 16 and 16? Rest, moving on. Move this back a bit. So we're doing a bit of the posterior delt next. So we've got dumbbell reverse flies. I'm not a fan of these. Got dumbbell reverse flies. Bicep curls. We're working shoulders, but we may as well get the bicep curls in because we're going to get frontal raises in under grip for the front shoulder. 8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Oh, right, okay. So you're heavier. I started at... Excellent, well done. Just keep that in mind. Mr. More reps about the law of diminishing returns. You might want to readjust that as you become a smaller person. I don't know why that got blocked, Abraham. Thank you very much. That was really nice that you said that. Thanks, guys. So I'm 36, so I'm the healthiest I've ever been in my life. I've given up alcohol. I used to overeat on chocolate a lot. I was somebody who couldn't have chocolate in the cupboard or biscuits without eating them all. And it takes a bit of a trial and error process. But I've just posted a video about this actually on my reels. So like 2.5 minute video. And I talk about become an observer in your behaviours. Why did you behave like that? Why did you eat all of that? Because you've not ate a substantial amount for lunch, breakfast? Are you moving too much? Because a lot of people can be doing too much exercise and they get this massive pushback from the body, which looks like increased hunger, lethargic, feelings of lethargic. But just, you need to fail, observe it, reflect on it, and then bring in a trial and error and try something a bit different. This, what I'm writing in, is my published book that I published last year, my workout logbook. It's more than that though. It teaches you all about nutrition, exercise, mindfulness. If you're struggling with that, how to work out your calories, stretching, how to make a lifestyle change and set your goals and stuff. So links in my bio for that. So that's what I'm writing in for those that are wondering. Okay. So we've got dumbbell reverse flies. Let me write this down. 4 kilograms. The reason why I don't go too heavy with reverse flies, because we're trying to come up like this, so there's pressure on your back, unless you're using a bench, which I don't like how it feels on the chest. So reverse flies, bicep curls, we're doing 8 kilograms, which is feeling all right at the moment. 4 kilograms, I've been reading a lot about bicep injuries, by the way, tendon injuries, they terrify me. One of my clients had a close call last year, and I don't know, it seems to be everywhere. Anyone watching who's had a bicep tendon injury? I was literally listening to a podcast today after just talking about, unless I'm manifesting it, with my other client, and a guy on a podcast saying he was doing tire flipping. Fit guy, never injured himself in his life, in his 20s, and bloody tore his distal bicep tendon. Okay, so 16 reps we're trying to beat with the reverse flies. 4 kilograms. What have I done with them? Oh, they're there. 16. So I'm going to be concentrating on squeezing the P between the shoulder blades. So I'm bending over, core's engaged, squeezing the P, neck back, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all in the elbows, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18. So that's a PB. 17. Then bicep curls with 8 kilogram, trying to beat 13, get the same as. I'm going to go all the way up, all the way down. When your arm is extended like this and there's a small bend, I'm not locked out, you're using the tendon and strengthening it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's better. 8, I find sometimes I push my elbows too far back. 9, 10, that's such a difference. 11, 12, 13. Now we've fired up The biceps, with 13, no PB there. We're trying to get 15 under grip front raise for the biceps again, but also the shoulders, front of the shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 7. Thanks for joining us, guys. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Oh, 15 reps. You know what is, that's not a PB. I nearly just managed that. You know what's demotivating? Working out this hard and not building any muscle, just losing fat and just like building a tiniest bit of muscle. That's what I've been putting up with for the last couple of years due to breastfeeding. And I'm going to do a video on this because it's not spoken about enough. Because even if you're breastfeeding like once a day, it just totally takes all your gains. I've given up like, is it October? Was it October? So say 3 and a bit months. And only now am I starting to see my muscle build back because my hormones are still. Hey guys, get the weight bigger. So you can build muscle. You don't have to have a heavy weight to build muscle. Stimulus is stimulus. There you go. It's extremely valuable. Can't speak. This sometimes happens after 5 o'clock. Hi Mike, how are you doing? Didn't you have an injury? Weren't you ill? Are you feeling better? I'm sure you were ill. So about halfway through my session. These sessions are getting longer as well now. So I'll have to have a look at them because I've not got fucking 40 minutes to be doing a shoulder session. So I need to drop that. Right. Reverse flies again, 4 kilogram. My posterior delts are still sore from doing pull-ups the other day. I was trying them CrossFit pull-ups, you know, the ones where you swing. Oh, my lats and posterior delt are dead. Trying to beat 16. Flu, yes, feeling a bit better. I'm glad to get some fruit, Mark. You'll get over it faster. Okay, reverse flies. 1, 2. Trying to get 16. 3, 4, 5. You'll have been off work, will you? 7, 8. Squeezing the P between the shoulder blades. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, 17. That's a PB. Then 8 kilograms, 13. This is the last set of these. 13 bicep curls. I need to make sure my elbows are a little bit further forward to use my bicep better. Okay. Shoulders back, chest proud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Did I really get 13, man? 8, 9, 10. It's not happening. 11. I'm going to drop down and record that because my technique's better for building muscle. 11 reps. Full ROM I'm putting. I meant better technique, but anyway. 4 kilogram. Front raise, trying to beat 15. 15, let's do it. Thanks for the support, guys. Hey guys, welcome to my live. Thanks for the likes. Like and subscribe and ask any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain, rehab. I'm a qualified, certified trainer for 12 years. There's a lot of misinformation out there. And my job is to clean the waters and not have them so muddy and give you practical advice you can implement into your daily life. Oh, I lost count there. Right. Before we move on to the yoga, and stretching, which is purely for me and my sanity. Now, last time I did this, at the end of my session, I couldn't even get them, like, I couldn't even do this lift. I had so my iron's low, so it might have been to do with that, but we'll see. So 17.5 kilograms, I just crossed it out last week. I got 3 reps with a 17.5. No expectation. Even if I get 1, I'll be happy. But it's good to know I did get 3 at one time. It's good to see my weight rack empty because I've used it all, baby. And if you're wondering what that is in the corner or in the side of the video, it's my reformers. That is fantastic for flexibility, rehab. Hey guys. So I'll be getting on that. I like to crack my back a lot. So we're going to make sure we have a good rest. So I'm a health and fitness trainer, Pilates and yoga teacher. I give a holistic approach to exercise and nutrition. I'm a mindset coach as well, because your mindset is a prerequisite to long-term fat loss and behavioural change. And I've been thinking about this a lot this week. You can't, you know how like you look at somebody and in the past you might have said, oh, I wish I was that rich. I wish I like had all of that money. But you refuse to look at your spending habits and save and invest money. It's kind of like the same when it comes to exercise and nutrition. If you see somebody with an awesome body, oh, I wish I was that, and I'm just fat, I'm just not built that way. Instead of looking at yourself, believing that you can, and knowing that you've got to commit to the lifestyle. What works for you? Because what works for me might not work for you, and you've got to figure that out. So time restricted eating tends to work well for a lot of people. I'm not talking about fasting. Fasting can be too restrictive. But time restricted eating, you tend to stop finishing eating at about 5 o'clock, and then maybe you push breakfast a little bit later on in the morning, like 11 o'clock. So it's a bit like, what's that, 17-hour fast or something like that. That's what I do. And another problem with fasting as well, if you're trying to build muscle, you need more protein than twice a day. You need to spread it out a bit more. Hey guys, welcome. So if you know what to do but you're not doing it and you're not sure why, you can join my community member only videos. There's 20 at the moment and I am building it. It's $2.99 a month, cancel at any time. Help unmuddy the waters, right? So I'm trying to get the 17s up. Like I said, last week, what day was it? Probably this time last week. I think it was it Wednesday night or Tuesday morning? Normally I work out in the mornings if you've not seen me before. So the first one's the hardest. So I'm going to try and fight through the first one. Oh my God. Oh, it smells nice, that rubber. I'm proud of myself, even if I don't get any. I just want giant arms for summer. Right. I need to scratch my face. So 3 is my PB, but like I said last week, I couldn't get any of these. 17.5 kilogram shoulder press. I'm overthinking it now. Let's just get it up. One. I cannot believe I got a PB there. You see how red my face is? Oh, I had no expectations. PB, I'm saying personal best. Thanks, Notorious. I obviously damaged my ego a little bit last week. I feel like I couldn't even get them up last week. Just shows you if you're lifting really heavy, you can't lift really heavy every week. You've got, I mean, it might have been because I'd PB'd the week before. I can't even remember. Actually, I'll be able to check. 12th of the 1st. 10 days later. So it's still in that window, innit? Wow, 4 reps, PB. Fought tooth and nail for that. Right, I'm going to rest. I'm going to do that once more for the reps. And remember as well, if you're trying to change your lifestyle and your habits, you're creating neural pathways in your brain. And what it likes to solidify that and create that new neural pathway is repetition, even when you don't feel like doing it. And I said this before, and I'll say it again, I'll keep saying it. When a client comes to me and says, oh, I was really motivated for my workout today, I had the best session ever, I'm really pleased, but I want to hear about the times when you really didn't want to exercise and how you managed to get going then. Same with eating. So normally, I've not done a second round of the 17.5s before. I've normally dropped to the 14 kilograms for reps. So this will be a PB whatever I get. Even if I get half a rep, I'll write it down. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. My name's Leanne and my business is called DigiCoach. It's a holistic health and fitness coaching program that includes your rehabilitation. We take a preventative approach to exercise. So you can't just expect your body to perform and put it through its ringer for years and years without working out imbalances, because before you know it, if you're a woman, you go through pregnancy and you're left with sciatica, anterior pelvic tilt, posture changes. Hi Abby, how are you? Thanks for jumping on. Whereas if you're a guy and you've got a desk job, something eventually is going to go. So that's why I take a preventative approach. And a lot of the exercise, so I'll put in like shoulder work with rehabilitation. That's like from physiotherapists. I love a like and subscribe. And I go live on a regular basis, so hit that bell icon so you don't miss us. Because I know like you can be like, oh, I've got questions, because I'm science-based as well. So like I get it, like you've got questions, but then they've just gone out of your head as well. I'm doing good, Leanne. Good seeing you today. Have you trained today? Abby, last week when I tried to do this shoulder press, 17.5 kilograms at the end of my session, I couldn't even get it up. Knowing previous 10 days ago, I was getting I got a three reps with it. So last week, apparently it damaged my ego a little bit. So I just managed a PB with the four reps with the 17.5s. So I'm on a bit of a high just now. And then they're looking quite giant, my shoulders just now from the side. And then after this, I want to get into some stretches and take my muscles and its fascia back to their full ranges of movement and to keep my flexibility, to improve posture. I want to get on my reformers as well. And I'm going to light my candle. And I need to do a triangle pose, trikonasa. Anyway, right, any reps of the 17.5 is a PB. I'd be happy just to get them up, to be honest. Right, after all that. It's that right arm, it's so weak. 1, 2. Don't want to pop anything, but I'm really pleased with the 2. So I'm left-handed. So obviously my right side, if because you're mirrored to me, this is my right arm. You can see it struggling. It was trying, but that's a PB. Oh yeah. No. Yeah, worked out my legs. Well done, you. Did you do the B stance? 17.5, no lightweight. Thank you very much. I want to, this year, now I've given up breastfeeding. I know I keep going on about it, but it's not spoken about enough. People just think that it's nothing, but it takes a toll on the body. And if you're trying to come back, build muscle, lose fat, it has to be taken into consideration. But anyway, I digress. I've noticed my strength and my muscle is coming back now. I've given up breastfeeding end of October. I feel like I talk about it a lot in my life, but it's to inform people. Right, stretches now. I'm going to light my candle. So my client with a beautiful soul gave me this candle, aromatherapy candle. I wish you guys could smell it. Apparently they want to, you know how you can hear and you can see me right now? Apparently they've got the ability to move smells across. How cool would that be? Here, smell this candle. Tell me if you want to just build bodybuilder strength or an athletic strength like a professional wrestler or fighter. I'm not into like professional wrestling. It's probably the hair that's made you think like that. I want to be fit for life. I want to be the healthiest that I can be. So in order to be the healthiest I can be, I need to be strong and I need to have a lot of muscle. Fact. I need to be fit, so I do cardio once a week. So I want bigger arms. The rest of me just needs trimmed down. Like I'm not, but my arms, I'm like, what the fuck's going on with my arms? But I'm pretty pleased about my body, really. Quite happy with it. Just fine-tuning stuff. Now I've given up breastfeeding. Did I tell you I gave up breastfeeding? Today was a quad day. Saturday will be glutes and hammies. Every day for me is glutes and hammies. We'll get the OG B stance out on the glute days. Oh yeah. I'm becoming like, so tomorrow morning I'll be doing HIIT training. So I'll be on the reformers. I'm going to add that in. But I'll also be doing heel elevated split squats, jumps, split squat jumps. And I absolutely love them. They are so hard. But I actually stole them from a physio, a fantastic physio. I forget her name. I follow her on YouTube. She's, you know how you go to a physio and they're doing your resistance band exercises and you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, how's this going to help me? Like, I love to do heavy squats in the gym and you've got me doing some pishy resistance band work, right? It's just boring. Well, she takes into consideration how you like to go into the gym and you want to be as strong as possible for your bench or squats, and she brings it into your physio. So her exercises are a lot less conventional. Bit of glass on the floor there. Demi smashed a glass yesterday. I love it. HIIT training, Leanne. When are you going to do Metcon again? Doing it tomorrow. And soon I should be able to get outside again because I got back at 5:30. It was just getting dark. So I'm like, oh. So Saturday, I'm going to go live with a session. I'll probably do Metcon. But yeah, I'm going to turn the light off because yoga. Yeah, I love HIIT training as well. I'll be doing it in the morning. Body weight. Be getting on the reformers. Really pleased with that. Let's count up the PBs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. That's a lot. You know, some people train for years and they might get one every so often. I fully support you. Thanks, guys. Right. My mouth's a bit dry. I'm going to get into some stretches. I'm just figuring out where to place my light. Is that better? Right, so we just worked the shoulders and the chest, but we're going to do a full body stretch. If you've got tight calves, you do a lot of jumping. Eventually, if you keep doing that and not stretching them off, you will get plantar fasciitis, unfortunately. Really tight and painful arches and heels of your feet. I'm going to show you one of the best stretches for your calves, and it's in a downward dog. Now I've got clients who've spent all the money getting like the blocks and like to properly stretch off the calves with plantar fasciitis. It's gone now for these clients, but the downward dog, I'm going to show you the calf stretch in the downward dog. Try it and you won't realize how tight you are until you get this stretching. Hey guys, welcome. Right, what am I doing? Right, we're going to start with Uttanasana. I'm just making sure you can see. So we're going to come down, bend at the knee, I love this one because my back cracks. Deep breath in. Exhale, time to relax. Now you can stay here, or you can add a little bit of a swing, gentle, left and right. You can close your eyes. Deep breaths. Now, because we've just worked shoulders, you can go into a stretch if you're able to. Untuck the pelvis and put the hips up to the sky. It's not so much about how straight your leg is, it's the tuck of the pelvis. Untuck the tailbone. And from here, I'm going to walk into a downward dog. Again, untuck the pelvis, hips up to the sky. Head between arms. Now, the calf stretch I was telling you about. I'm going to paddle the feet, looking for tight areas. So you can see, well, with my heel down, if you're able to get it, you can move the knee in and out, and you can lift it up. Do what feels good and where you feel a stretch. So my right side, the one that's furthest away from you, is tighter than my left. This totally looks after my calves. I'm going to come down. Feet kiss each other. Wide knee, child's pose next. I'm just going to bring my phone so I can see the comments. So as wide as you can for the knees and forehead to the floor. I'm so pleased with that session I just did, by the way. Where's my live? Forehead to ground, arms over your head. Why is it as soon as I get my feet out, I get tall feet comments? I'm going to bend the elbows. I've not done a chest workout in a bit. This releases, you might not be able to feel it, which is good if you can't, because it means you're not tight there yet. But this releases the upper back and lower back. Every time you exhale, arms over your head, biceps next to ears. These are the kind of things you need to do to help yourself sleep. Bending at the elbow stretches the triceps, the back of the arms. We're going to do that a bit further. I want to get that a little bit further. No, your spine's fused, Mohammed. You can't increase your height after 25. We're going to go into puppy pose next. So forehead down, hips over knees. Arms over your head like the child's pose. And you should be trying to get the chest to the floor. Deep breaths. My arms are shaking. This is a good one for the shoulders as well. And it's of course a back bend. Come out of these whenever you feel like it. Close the knees and the feet together for closed knees child's pose, which is a nice lower back bend. Then we're going to come into the Sphinx, which is good if you've got an anterior pelvic tilt and more glass there that I've just found. Hey guys, I'm answering questions as I stretch off. I'm a yoga teacher as well. Hi from Scotland. Looking up to the sky if you can. Squeezing the glutes. Hips up first. And we're going to come back. So our feet are in a line with our knees. Going to go nice and wide. And what this does, if you've got tight hip flexors, can slowly come down into this stretch. This is a really intense one. Now you don't have to come all the way down. You can lie on a cushion, a bolster, a block, your elbows. It's intense, but it's worth it. Health of the knees, the quads stretch. You don't have to spend long in there. Carefully come up and back into child's pose, counteracting that back bend. I'm going to do that once more. Squeezing the glutes to protect the lower back. This one today feels hard for me. Then we're going to come into pigeon pose. A lot of us keep tension and stress in our calves and our glutes. Got an itchy arch. So what I mean by keeping stress and tension in your muscles, every time, say your manager's screaming at you or your child starts crying, observe what your body does. Because parts of you will tense up. And if it's happening a lot, like you've got a stressful life, then these muscles will stay tensed and you're more likely to get injured when they do. So what we're doing is we're stretching the muscles, bringing them out of tension, which sends signals to the vagus nerve and therefore the brain that you're safe and that everything's fine, especially with your deep breaths. We're going to grab that back foot if you can. The quad stretch. The vagus nerve isn't really spoken about. I'm going to do a short on it. Deep breaths. So your brain's taking in information all the time, right, for threat, survival. And how it gets information from your body, if it's okay, is from the organs through the vagus nerve, the longest nerve in the body. So if your muscles are tense and then I'm relaxing them now, then vagus nerve is constantly sending signals to the brain, more than the brain sends signals down. That everything's fine, you're just stretching off, you're clearly not running from a bear. And this can help you sleep. So there's something called yin yoga, where I've got really itchy calf, arch. Yin yoga takes you through a series of stretches that you just literally hold for 3 to 5 minutes, and it's amazing. YIN, if anyone's interested. So I'm taking a somatic approach. I'm just moving where I feel the stretch. So I want to, like, above my hips, basically, I'm tight. So I'm just leaning over so I feel a stretch. If you're in this position and you're not feeling anything, it's pointless. Get into a position, not pointless, but you know, you're not getting the benefit out of it. Hi from Scotland. So make the most out of it and lean into the stretch sensation. Take a deep breath. And you're trying to reclaim that flexibility. It's good to do these often so then you can compare how it feels on a regular basis. Some days will be easier, especially if you're warm. I'm going to grab that back foot. This side isn't half as tight. My arch is so itchy. So it takes a bit of a maneuver to get into the stretch. I'm feeling it all here, as well as my glute, of course. Oh, that's fine. If it feels too intense, take a deep breath. You're just lengthening, elongating all of the fascia, the tendons, the paraspinals, the ligaments. My calf is so itchy. Does that mean it's growing hair? Right, next we're going to do one of my favourite poses called the triangle pose. I'm going to get my block. You don't have to use a block. And it doesn't have to be a block, could be a bolster, could be a book. Hi guys. Hey, welcome to my live. I'm answering any questions on exercise, nutrition, back pain and rehab. Going through a bit of a stretching session just now after training shoulders. Now, if you don't stretch off your back muscles, this is where the injuries happen. And the injuries happen normally when you twist in. Think of like pulling a bag over or getting something awkwardly out of an aeroplane cabin. So it's usually here, isn't it? So we're going to stretch these paraspinals out. We want a nice wide stance, like a bit of a stride, so 1.5 shoulder width apart, roughly, maybe a bit wider. Stable surface. Don't know how stable this mat is. You want to distribute your weight evenly over both sides, and we're going to go with the right side. So point your toe out to the side. Now I'm going to just place the block next to that foot. First thing that happens is an Elvis hip flick, and it's going to open up the inner thighs. This is a groin stretch, lateral side stretch and back stretch, and it's a chest opener as well. It's so good. So if you've not tried this, please try it with me. And you'll only realize how tight you are before I start when you do these kind of things, okay? So we're going to bend, a good bend in the knee. I'm just going to come just above the knee, and the other arm is over your head, shoulders down away from ears. Deep breaths, core engaged. I'm going to look at your thumb. Now I feel my paraspinals firing up a little bit too much. This is why I'm doing it again. So if you do feel spasmy, take a deep breath in. And when you're taking a breath in, you want it to come all the way down to your belly, but you also want your front and the back sides of your ribs to expand. I'm going to come out again, just to give it a little bit of a rest. Now you've got the option to put your hand on the block or move further down your leg underneath your knee. So first thing first, Elvis hip kick back, coming down a little bit further. So now I feel that stretch here. This leg's locked out. I'm going to go onto the block, deep breath in. Looking at, this is good for neck strength as well, looking at your thumb. And you can use your arm that's on the block as purchase to move yourself around as a chest opener. You can stay here about 4 breaths. The slower you exhale, the more relaxing it is to your nervous system. And we can now straighten that leg if that feels okay. And now I'm feeling a stretch here. That's totally normal, fine. To come out, you're going to bend the leg and come out. And then walking close slowly, and you should feel all this side nice and stretched. That feels amazing. And if you're in your 30s like me, it'll take a few moments for that stretch sensation to dissipate, even if you just go like that. It's kind of like you've been doing loads of Russian twists, like you've been really stretched. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Hey guys, welcome to my live. I'm practicing a little bit of yoga just now after doing a strength session for building shoulders. So I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, personal trainer of 12 years and an online coach, so I do it all. So if you've got any questions on nutrition, exercise, getting started, supplements, diets, drop a comment and we'll get into it. There's a lot of misinformation out there. I'm here to educate and motivate you. So like and subscribe. Thanks for the likes already. So I'm a certified professional. Oh, my calf is so itchy. There's no rhyme and reason for that. It's just started mad itching, mate. Right. Now we're going to do the other side. So this one wasn't as spasmy as the other side, but I'm still going to treat it with care. Hi from Poland. Hi from Scotland. Hi Sebastian. It's a nice name. Nice and wide again. Tilting the other side, the other foot out this time. Bending at the knee to put it down. Had a bit of a hip click there. Thanks, guys. So first thing that happens, hip, what do you call it? Hip kick out to open up the inner thigh and groin. So if you've got tight inner thighs, this is a good one as well. Test the waters first. Overhead, looking at your shoulders, looking at your thumb, shoulders down away from ear and core engaged. Deep breath in. As you exhale, twisting. Release. Now we've tested the waters a little bit, we're going to go further into the stretch. So you can come underneath the knee or put your hand on the block. So Elvis hip kick back, down. I'm going to come on the block. Last thing to come up is your arm, looking at your thumb. There's neck strengthening as well on the lateral side of the neck. If you feel a bit spasmy, take a deep breath in. Exhale. So you're creating space with the inhale. Breathing in the ribs, expand the paraspinal muscles. And then the exhale releases them. And you're telling your nervous system that everything's safe and you can relax. If you feel up for it, you can straighten that front leg now to increase the inner thigh groin stretch. You should feel the stretch here as well. This is a triangle pose, Trikonasana. Bending at the knee and coming out again. Walk yourself in. Feel nice and stretch. All of these poses, David, to improve sleep. The beautiful thing with yoga, because there's breath work and you're not thinking about the shit that you've gone through today with work or whatever is stressing you out, you're concentrating on the pose, how your body feels. It brings your body and mind back together again instead of worrying about bills, work, whatever. So it will help you sleep. That's the idea behind this kind of meditation. I hope that makes sense. Oh, my foot is so itchy. What is that? It's just one foot. Ugh. But if you are having real trouble with sleeping, I recommend you to try yin yoga sleep. There's loads of videos on YouTube. They're amazing. I'm going to stretch out my hip flexors next. Deep breath. Itch my calf whilst I'm here. Be rude not to. And as I've been doing quite different exercises on the reformer, it's highlighted a lot of imbalances for me. So I'm going to continue to be preventative and do some sciatica preventative work next with one of my favourite exercises. So my sciatica, when it does flare up, it's mild sciatica by the way, is from a piriformis muscle. So anybody who has that, this is a really good exercise what I'm going to do next. So mine's on my right side, pinched nerve or whatever. Thanks, Tommy. I think you need to calm down with the feet comments though. Right, I'm going to start with my left side just so you guys can see it. So my leg here is in a bend, kind of like the pigeon pose, and this one's just spare. So I'm going to use the handrail to come up, sorry, this side, and then the other hand is there for assistance. But I want my muscles on my leg that's on the reformers to be working and coming up. That's a poor camera angle in it, you can't even see. So for anyone with sciatica before, this is a really good exercise if it's the piriformis that's causing the sciatica. Okay, so bending the knee, like we spoke about, handrail, coming on, squeezing the glutes, coming up and down. You don't need many reps. Now you're taking these piriformis through its full range of movement, which can dislodge, if it's pushing on the sciatic nerve or just loosening things off is what I mean. Coming down and up with control. So I actually had sciatica, and this movement took it away straight away. And it is common as well. Don't put up with the pain, guys. If you've ever had sciatica, you can get rid of it as fast as possible with a bit of movement. You've just got to find what movements suit your body and what it needs. 3, you've got a really itchy arch of my foot. In case you didn't know. 5, so I'm coming up with this glute. 6. Let's do one more. This is the problem. And then I'm going to add 2 medium resistance bands. Now you can do this against a wall if you don't have a reformers, don't worry. But what I love about this is that the reformers pushes you into the stretch. So this is for any sciatica, any piriformis syndrome. Oh, my calf is so itchy. I've not had a scratch like this in ages. Anyway, sorry about that. So think of this bit as the wall if you don't have a reformers. So what I like about the reformers, because I'm super tight in my piriformis and my hip area, and you can gently move into it. That's what I like about it. And the shoulder pads push you into it as well. So you're going to bring your ankle just past your knee. So you've got a bend in the knee. I'm going to push down. And you're going to feel the back of your sacrum, all the tight, soft tissue, open up. You're just going to hold that and deep breath. You can also come in and out if you're on a reformers. And you can also, if you're against a wall, move side to side, left and right. And you really this is only as successful as you make it. So I'm leaning into this back stretch. I'm working with it. It's a skill stretching. So I'm allowing this stretch to pull the sides of my hip and open up the back of my sacrum. My sacroiliac joint. Feel the knee stretch here. So it's a bit of a spinal twist as well. Being very gentle. Deep breaths. That's why I like doing it on this. Just going to hold that. And come over to the other side. Not as effective. So you want your foot faced, pushed away from you, basically. And come in and out. Let's push in the depth a little bit more, because we want to get more flexible in the hips and SI, but stable. It totally depends on your anatomy. Some people have the sciatic nerve running through the piriformis muscles, some which have a more tendency to flare up and have sciatica, and then other people have the sciatic nerve running next to the piriformis muscle. So it just totally depends. Sorry about that noise. Over to the other side now. So I don't think this is a problem for me, this side. However, overcompensating and things for the other side still feels a bit tight in different areas. Hey guys. So I'll be live with the HIIT session tomorrow. This is exactly why I'm giving back to my body in this way. because it does a lot for me. I don't want to do HIIT in the morning before I've barely woken up at. So I'll be like live at about 5:30 tomorrow. So let's move in. It's quite a weird stretch, this. I'm sorry, but my arch of my foot is driving me mad now. What the hell has caused that to itch like that? That's so weird. Anyway. Oh, my wee moderator's on, what a star. Oh, I'm glad you blocked him. So my moderator's on. I love my moderator. He's not been on for ages. It must mean that my life's doing okay tonight. It's worth his time. Hi, guys. Because we've worked the shoulders and anterior, I'm just gonna stretch my chest area. Hi, Austin. How are you? I always get that itch when I'm driving. Oh yeah, I hate them itches when you drive. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's caused it. It's I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? It's like one of them where you're like, I'll be all right after I've had a shower. Oops, that's too difficult. We want to stretch. We don't want to work at this point. So I've just got the light resistance on. So sitting tall. Feels really warm now. Shoulders down away from ears. And then overhand grip. And we're going to stretch. So we want the pelvis face forward because we don't want to stretch and twist the pelvis, right? It's not meant to. But the fascia above, the paraspinals, we're trying to stretch because mine aren't happy just now. So chest proud, shoulders down away from ears. So I'm feeling this all here. This is like a spinal twist, but better because you're holding the position, you're in control of moving into it. Twists are really good to relax the nervous system as well. And send signals to the vagus nerve. Before you move over, centralize. I can't smell that candle, you know, but I have got a cold. Over to the other side. Every exhale, twist a little bit more round if you can, if it feels okay. And then what I mean by that is it should just feel like a nice stretch sensation. It shouldn't feel like your muscles are super tight and are trying to spasm or anything. Chest proud. It feels amazing. Very grateful for my body and how it carries me and moves me through my crazy workouts. Right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more from me, if you want to learn more about exercise, nutrition, how to stay on track long term, how to do it properly, instead of going on Manjaro injections and losing muscle and being in the worst position when you come off it. If you want to do it properly and you want to learn as much as possible, you just want to learn, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the morning, I hope, for HIIT training. Black is a great colour on you, matches your hair and eyes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Like and subscribe, guys. My name's Leanne. I hope to see you again soon.